When calculating the best places to live, we factor in each metro area's growth due to net migration over a 5-year period. For the 2021-22 rankings, we used US Census Bureau net migration data from 2015 to 2019, the most recent complete data set at the time of our calculations. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 25 fastest growing places in the US. And just wait till you see the number one that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Before we begin though, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. So now, let's cut to the chase. At 25, Nashville, Tennessee. With growth numbers like this, aspiring country singers aren't the only ones moving to Nashville. The largest metro area in Tennessee comes in at number 25, having grown by 5.42% due to net migration between 2015 and 2019. Nashville ranks 26th out of the 150 metro areas on the overall Best Places to Live list for desirability, based on a survey of more than 3,600 US residents that asked respondents where in the country they'd prefer to live. At 24, Phoenix. The only metro area in the Southwest to make the top 25 fastest growing metro areas, Phoenix saw its population increase by 5.67% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration alone, according to the US Census Bureau. The hot desert climate appeals to plenty of people, and the job market has fared better than many other parts of the US. The average monthly unemployment rate in 2020 for the Phoenix area was 7.4%, well below the national average monthly rate of 8.1%, and the average annual salary at $52,330 is just below the national average of $53,490. At 23, Raleigh and Durham, North Carolina. Home to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Duke University and North Carolina State University, the Raleigh and Durham metro area has plenty of former students who are choosing to lay down permanent roots, while others flock there for the job opportunities offered by the schools and other local corporations. Next up at 22, Charlotte, North Carolina. Growing by 5.9% between 2015 and 2019 from people relocating to the area, Charlotte attracts many newcomers drawn to job opportunities in the banking industry, as it's home to Bank of America and major offices for Wells Fargo. Charlotte's rapid growth, combined with high desirability among US residents and a relatively low cost of living, leads it to take the number 20 spot on the overall Best Places to Live list. At 21, Las Vegas. The Las Vegas area saw its population grow by 6.15% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration. While people who have only visited Las Vegas for a conference or vacation will be most familiar with the Strip, most locals don't find themselves in the peak tourism areas often. However, the COVID-19 pandemic's impact on the tourism industry in 2020 and 2021 hit Las Vegas hard, leading to its overall Best Places to Live ranking of number 137 for 2021 to 22. At 20, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas's largest metro area continues to grow rapidly, by 6.22% from 2015 to 2019 due to net migration. Fayetteville's growth has slowed a bit as its population grew by 6.94% between 2013 and 2017 due to net migration, but it's still drawing plenty of new residents with its low cost of living and consistent job opportunities. At 19, Charleston, South Carolina. Palm tree-lined streets, brightly coloured historic buildings and ocean views make Charleston an ideal place to visit, so it's no surprise the largest city in South Carolina has experienced a booming tourism industry for some time. But plenty of visitors are clearly choosing to stay, as the Charleston metro area grew by 6.24% due to net migration over 5 years. At 18, Jacksonville, Florida. The first of 11 Florida metro areas on this list, Jacksonville saw an increase in population of 6.5% from 2015 to 2019. Sunny Florida weather certainly attracts people to the state, but Jacksonville provides the added benefit of being a more affordable place to live than much of the rest of Florida. Jacksonville residents spend 23.58% of the area's median household income on housing. '17. Eugene, Oregon. The Pacific Northwest is a highly desirable destination, but housing prices in Portland, Oregon or Seattle will have some balking at the cost of living. But farther south, people are flocking to Eugene, a smaller metro area that offers a similar lifestyle without the same density or housing costs. Between 2015 and 2019, Eugene's population increased by 6.74% due to net migration. At 16, Salisbury, Maryland. Another smaller metro area seeing a lot of growth is Salisbury, the most prominent city on Maryland's eastern shore, the peninsula to the east of the Chesapeake Bay. With a median age over 45, the Salisbury area is a popular destination for retirees who like the mid-Atlantic but are drawn to a more small-town atmosphere compared to Baltimore or Washington, D.C. Salisbury ranks number 46 on the Best Places to Retire list for 2021-22. Next up at 15, Tampa, Florida. With more than 3 million residents, Tampa is the largest metro area on this list, and it continues to grow. The area's population increased by 7.46% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration. Many other Florida cities are experiencing rapid population growth, as there are still 9 more Sunshine State metro areas on this list, growing even faster than Tampa. At 14, Boise, Idaho. It may be the capital city of a sparsely populated state, but Boise has been a popular choice for many relocating within the US for a few years. Between 2015 and 2019, the Boise area's population increased by 7.6% due to net migration, according to the US Census Bureau. Compared to other spots on this list, Boise's metro area remains relatively small, with a little more than 700,000 residents, although many locals are quick to note that the area is far more crowded than in previous decades. At 13, Austin, Texas. For more than a decade, an increasing number of tech companies have established offices or headquarters in this Texas metro area, solidifying it as a hub for the technology industry on par with Silicon Valley, Seattle, and other major tech cities. Austin's affordability relative to the likes of pricey California metro areas such as San Jose and San Francisco drives many people to Austin for work. It's a hot enough destination that the metro area grew by 7.87% from 2015 to 2019 due to net migration. And now at 12, Spartanburg, South Carolina. This northwestern South Carolina metro area is the smallest among the top 25 fastest growing places on the list. But with population increases like the 7.97% it experienced between 2015 and 2019, yes, due to net migration, it may not stay small for long. Spartanburg is also an affordable place to live in the south, requiring just 20.63% of the area median household income to cover mortgage or rent payments, property taxes, and utilities. And now at 11, Fort Collins, Colorado. Fort Collins is a relatively small metro area compared to the likes of Denver or Colorado Springs, but it's attracting its fair share of new residents, particularly for its low cost of living compared to bigger cities in the Centennial State. Fort Collins grew by 8.2% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration. And now into the top 10 at 10, Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne saw its population grow by 8.46% due to net migration between 2015 and 2019, according to the US Census Bureau, and much of the interest in this Florida metro area comes from retirees. The median age here is 47.3 years, compared to the national median of just under 39 years, according to the Census Bureau. And now at 9, Orlando, Florida. The home of Walt Disney World Resort and Universal Orlando doesn't just attract tourists hoping to see their favorite fictional characters up close. It also brings people who are planning to make this warm weather destination their home. While Orlando's growth has slowed after growing by 9.28% between 2013 and 2017, yes, due to that net migration, people are still flocking to the area, causing it to grow 8.62% between 2015 and 2019. At 8, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Located along the Treasure Coast, Port St. Lucie attracts people looking for a place with plenty of waterways to explore and, of course, warm Florida weather. With less than 500,000 residents, Port St. Lucie is more toned down and less touristy than places like Miami and Tampa. But the area is increasingly attracting attention as the Port St. Lucie area grew by 9.12% during a 5-year period, according to the US Census Bureau. And at 7, Daytona Beach, again in Florida. Daytona Beach's growth from net migration between 2015 and 2019 reached above 9.5%, according to the US Census Bureau. The coastal metro area attracts plenty of tourists to NASCAR races and local beaches, but many of these visitors also appear happy enough to make the place their next hometown. Like many other spots on this list, Daytona Beach attracts many retirees and has a median age of 47.5. In at 6, it's Ocala, Florida. This inland metro area in central Florida grew by 10.31% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration alone. Residents of Ocala enjoy a relatively low cost of living compared to a lot of other Florida metro areas, spending 24.25% of the median household income on housing. And now at 5, Lakeland, Florida. Located once again in the center of Florida's peninsula, Lakeland is showing strong growth that mirrors the state's coastal metro areas featured on the list. Clearly, people moving to the area are just as attracted to the many lakes that give Lakeland its name as they are the beach access in other parts of the state. Lakeland grew by 10.56% from 2015 to 2019. And now at 4, Naples, Florida. Located on the Gulf Coast where the Everglades begin, Naples receives a high score for its desirability and ranks number 13 out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the US on the ShareCare Community Wellbeing Index, which asks residents about their overall happiness, community pride, and sense of security. Naples grew by 10.86% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration. At number 3, yes, it's Fort Myers in Florida. Fort Myers is the number 3 fastest growing place on our list, after being the second fastest growing metro area for 3 years in a row. The area grew by 11.2% between 2015 and 2019 due to net migration. Fort Myers' growth is slowing a bit. Its population between 2013 and 2017 grew by 14.42% due to net migration, according to the US Census Bureau, but people continue to move here at a rapid clip. And now at number 2, it's Sarasota, Florida. With a median age of more than 52 years, Sarasota is a particularly attractive destination for retirees, even more so than other Florida locales. In fact, Sarasota ranks number 1 on the best places to retire ranking for 2021-22. Sarasota grew by a whopping 11.22% in a 5-year period due to net migration. And finally, a drum roll please for the number 1, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. With less than 500,000 residents, Myrtle Beach is smaller than many places on this list, but it's proving popular among people looking for a new place to live. Like many of the Florida metro areas on the list, this coastal South Carolina spot attracts plenty of retirees looking for warm weather year-round. The metro area's median age is 48.1 years and ranks as the number 25 best place to retire for 2021-22, while taking the number 35 spot on the overall best places to live list. And there you have the 25 fastest growing places in the US, mainly in Florida. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Trip Extreme for more fantastic travel guides. So see you next time, Floridians!